Hey, this is Justin with Business Optimizer, and today I'm going to be reviewing a website and giving some feedback on it. We work with a couple of different roofing companies around the United States, so I figure I'll go on Google and I'll find a roofing company that I can kind of give some feedback on what I think could improve their current website and then help their business. Okay, so I'm here on Google and I'm looking for a roofing company in St. Louis. Specifically, I search for roofing company St. Louis. However, people will search all types of different terms. I'm not going to click on the ads that are up here at the very top of the page, although they do get clicks. These are Google ads right here. I'm not going to click on this Google ad, this one. I mean, you can see Google ads dominate the top search results for some terms sometimes. As I scroll down, we've got the Google Map Pack. I'm not going to click on any of these. We have another sponsored Google ad right there. I'm not going to click on that. And I'm just going to keep scrolling down. And I'm going to click like on the third one. So we have St. Louis Roofing, Frederick Roofing. We've got BB, so let's go to the next one. And then we have Andre's Roofing. So I'm going to go into this. And this is my first full look into this website. I did load it. Usually I load a couple of different websites to see what pops up just in case I can't review something. So, but this is Andre's Roofing. This is a roofing company in St. Louis, Missouri. But as soon as I land here, the first thing that I notice is that there's not much definition of their service area. I know I can read that down here. It might even be somewhere inside the content. Maybe I can, figure that out from the area code. But for the most part, there's not much definition of where they serve. The good thing is they do have a section called Locations We Serve, but it's not like a drop down that pops down. And typically when I land on a homepage of a website, and a lot of our data shows when people land on the homepage of a website, they don't want to click immediately on other things. They want to scroll down first. They want to look around for a little bit. So I'm not going to click on Locations We Serve just yet, but as I scroll, a lot of this site actually looks really good. It has a lot of text on it. I will say that. I think that, okay, sorry, I thought some of these were not links, but they all seem to be links. So this seems good. This is like their service area in a sense. They have reviews being pulled in from Google, Yelp, BBB. I think that's great. Footer of the website is very bland, but it's not terrible or anything like that. It does have an outdated copyright, 2022. Currently, it's 2025 when I'm recording this video. So I'd suggest they change that. Suggest they add a privacy policy. Oh, they do have a privacy policy in the terms of conditions. So never mind. They don't need that. It would be nice if they had a Google sitemap down here, something to tell the search engines to come back to the website. This form, it's pretty odd looking in the footer, but I don't think it's terrible. It's a form. Let's go back to the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and click into some interior pages just to see what's going on. So let's go to the About Us. It's lots of text. I'm not going to go through all of this right now, but I will say I think this is fine. It would be nice if we could actually see like company logo on one of their vehicles or T-shirt or something like that. It's always nice to see that for contractors. You can see they have a Review Us link and testimonials. I think this is a really odd place to put these links. Typically, you want your testimonials and information about the company to be further at the end of the navigation. And the navigation should really have like the services that they're offering, the locations that they're serving, the industries that they're serving. And then it should be more like in your face, which button is the Contact Us, which thankfully that is at the far right. It's typically where I suggest the Contact Us to be as well. But I'll go ahead and click on Locations We Serve because it is a page I want to see. So you can see it's just a list of locations that they serve. I think this is fine. If I was in Kirkwood, I might click on that. And landing on this, yeah, I think this is good too. Honestly, it's great for the search engines to have these pages. It's nice to see the pictures in here. And if I click on another one of these locations, they are different pictures. So that's also really nice. Let's go into our crew. Shows different team members. For a second, I thought I could actually go to a dedicated profile, but that's just going to load his picture up if I click it. Same thing for everybody else. I think all this is totally fine how this is set up. Our work, there's a video that's playing, but I think our work should be switched out to say services. because our work usually sounds like, hey, this is just a portfolio that you're about to see, but it's not actually going to be like what our services are that we offer in detail. Although that might be what this is. If I click on roof repairs, yeah, it's just some content. So in this case, our work is what I thought would have been a portfolio, but it's not a portfolio. It's actually their service dropdown. I would suggest they move this our work all the way over here and replace About Us, and instead change it to services. And then the next link I would have up here in the navigation would be locations we serve. So that'll be right there. It would be nice if there was a drop down, especially since they already have a list of cities, and they could list this out in that drop down. That way, if I'm on a page, for example, the roof repairs page, I can see that they can provide roof repairs to me in one of the cities that I set from that drop down. Lastly, I just want to kind of jump around and see their different pages. I think all of these overall are fine. Our pricing, I wouldn't really have this on the page unless they actually were to express pricing. I think it would be better to actually list out to request a quote instead. And then their contact page, I think is totally fine. It's a bit of an odd form with spacing. There's a lot of extra spaces here that shouldn't be there. I think all that should be cleaned up a bit, but I think that the page is fine. And let's just go check out mobile, because that's something I haven't done on the site. And if you look at mobile, so if I was to land on this page and somebody had referred me, or I came from the search engines or something like that, the first big problem is I don't know if they can provide the services that I want in my area. I can see that the company is named Andres Roofing, and I can see some roofs, but I can't necessarily tell what their services are. So I would want to highlight that, some type of headline and subheadline that would define these are our services and this is who we provide those services to. And obviously you can scroll down. It's just that when you have lots of text on a page, people don't always read everything that you have to write, especially when it's this long. This is a lot of text to read, and it would cause people to possibly get exhausted just by glancing at the page. I do love that the phone number is listed up here. I noticed this on the desktop version as well, though. This is, I guess, the last thing that I'll point out is, they have a green navigation, but with their green navigation, they have this blue hover effect. I do think that should be switched out. Maybe the background changes to a slightly darker green. Beyond that, those are my recommendations for Andres Roofing. This is a roofing company in St. Louis, Missouri. They probably do wonderful work, but I wanted to give some feedback on what I felt would benefit this company. My name is Justin Lewis. I own a company called Business Optimizer. And if you are a contractor, a service provider, construction company, and you're looking for somebody that knows how to develop websites, rank those websites in the search engines, handle marketing campaigns, then myself and my team know what to do. So you can look us up at businessoptimizer.org. You can also schedule a free presentation where we'll actually put together a demo mock-up of what we think your company could look like online. And you can do that at businessoptimizer.org/presentation. Lastly, you can call me at 707-216-2333 or shoot me a text message. Talk to you soon.
Hi, I'm Phil with Great Plains Windmill Service. Justin and his team reached out to us a few years ago and offered to build our website. We've been truly amazed. They're very professional, very friendly, and they know what they're talking about. They love to geek out. I tell you what, they love all the technical stuff, the SEO and the back-end coding and all that stuff on the website that I don't have time to learn or do. They take care of. So they offer me a lot of peace of mind. I'm able to focus on my customers, making money, and getting the job done. And so I highly recommend Justin and his team. They're fun to work with, professionals, and I give them 5 stars any day. Thanks, guys.